Hello, today I will test the stability of two sensors, the HTM and the Carlo Gavazzi. And we have the cord right here. And for the HTM sensor, we have the cord like this. And for the Carlo Gavazzi, we have the cord like this. For the HTM, I put it in the position 1, like this. We can see, okay, the letter or the wire at the number 2 of the Carlo Gavazzi, like this. And before checking the stability of two sensors, I will measure the distance. At the first, I will use the digital meter like this. Okay, I will measure the gear like this. The gear like this have 5.1 millimeter. Okay, and the second we will measure the distance between the gear, the T to the sensor like this, two sensor like this. And for exactly, we use this ruler, and the thickness is 0.4 millimeter. And to make sure it's exactly, I will use the digital meter. Okay, 0.4. Okay, we can see 0.4 millimeter. Okay, right here I put it in the sensor, and the gap between the sensor and the T, okay, for 0.4. okay, you can see the first HTM and the second Carlo Gavazzi like this, and the distance right here. Okay, distance, and check it. Okay, so right now I will use the osilocope from the Tektronix and the osilocope handheld for the computer. I use the two equipment for to take exactly parameter and stability between the two sensors. And right here I will use the test report like this with the 200 RPM. And right now I will use the inverter to control this motor. Okay, run. Okay, when the motor run, we can see two sensors, HTM and Carlo Gavazzi, and on the osilocope we can see, take a look at this, we can see the signal, and the channel 2 I use for the Carlo Gavazzi, and channel 1, like position 1 like this, I use for the HTM here, this line, and the Carlo Gavazzi, this line, channel 2. And now we can take a look at this. When the motor runs 200 RPM and we get the signal on the monitor, so on the screen of the laptop we have the signal too. But I'd like you to take a look the signal, channel 1 and channel 2. Remember, the channel 2 is for Carlo Gavazzi. Number 1 HTM. Sometimes the signal is lost, but it's simply the signal on channel 2 is stabler than the channel 1. Right now I will print the on the paper for record the result. So this test is due for 200 RPM, and the number of T is 40 T. I mean right here. Okay, And to make sure to know the hertz right here, I use the inventor. I collect let me check, 167 hertz. Right here on the paper I will write 167 hertz, so measured by the inventor. Okay, right there. Okay, now we will move on the 250 RPM. Let's see the changing of the oscilloscope and the changing the monitor on the laptop. Okay, let's see. We're changing to 250. So right here is the hertz. Okay, 250. Okay, this is 250. About the hertz, let me see, 209 hertz. 209 hertz. Okay. Okay, let's take a look on the monitor. The oscilloscope right here. Okay, we can see this is here for the Carlo Gavazzi. The signal is stable, and you can take a look on the channel 1, right here. Sometimes the signal is lost. Remind again, number 1 is HTM, and right here sometimes you can see the status on the screen too. The green line is used for the position 2, Carlo Gavazzi, and the green and the yellow line is used for the number 1 position. Is for HTM. Sometimes it lost the signal. Okay, I will print it again. Okay, the next I will increase the RPM to 300 on the inventor. And to make sure, right here is 250. I use this meter 250 at this time. Okay, we can take a look. 250 the round, and now I increase the 300 round per minute by the inventor. Increase. Okay, right here I increase 300. What is the hertz? Hertz is 250. 250 hertz, 300 round per minute. Okay, and I will check on the oscilloscope too. We can see the changing from the channel 2. Channel 2 is for Carlo Gavazzi. Is it stable? On the first line, HTM. Sometimes right this position, the signal is lost. Okay, on the monitor, on the laptop too. I will print it. Okay, to make sure this route is 300 round per minute, I will use this meter to measure. Okay, we can see the reading on the meter is 300 RPM. 300 RPM. Okay, for this measuring. Okay, let's move on. 350 rounds per minute. Okay, 350 rounds per minute. We can use this meter to measure. Okay, 350. Let's take a look on the screen, the osilocope screen. You can see when we increase the speed of the motor, this is 350 rounds per minute. And the changing, we can see the loss from the first channel, the first line, the HTM sensor. The signal is, we can see clearly, the signal is lost. And the signal right here from the Carlo Gavazzi is stable. We can see. The screen tell me like that. And on the computer too. Okay, I printed for the 350 round per minute. Okay. Okay, now we do increase the RPM to 400. And what about the hertz? Okay, 400 RPM with 334 hertz. 334 hertz. Okay. We use the meter to measure. Okay. 400 RPM. Okay. Let's take a look on the screen too. You can see with the high speed, a little high, the signal on the channel 1, position 1 for HTM. The lost. Sometimes the signal is not stabler than the second channel like this. You can see the right position for the number 1. Sometimes they lost. On the monitor too. Okay, I will print this for the 400 RPM. Okay, this video I will record some parameter. So from the 200 RPM to 400 RPM. These parameter the customer usually use, but sometimes the HTM cannot receive enough the signal. We can see on the screen. The signal is not stable. Sometimes they lost, sometimes they have. So I think we can take a look detail again. Okay. Thank you for watching. Really looking forward for your answering. Thank you.